I'm here with Kianna. She just finished up 6 weeks of beginner program. You guys were actually our first one, so thoughts on it overall?
It was pretty scary at first because coming in, you would see all like the older group, and it's like, wow, that's a lot of work and a lot of mindset. You have to like figure out all the different moves, but once you got into it, it was super easy.
Nice.
And I feel like I will have a jump ahead when I go to the bigger group.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like previously we've always done it where, like, if you come in the first day, like, you just kind of jump in with a big group because we have like a structured curriculum. Like, my thought was always that, okay, they'll be able to assimilate to that group really quick, but with the beginner group, it's been really nice because, like I said, it's scary sometimes when you're coming into that and you're like, man, everybody else knows what they're doing, even though they don't really know quite yet what they're doing. But like this group was nice because we had like the coaches were really good for that. I felt like they were able to help with those. So did the beginner group feel like it was a little bit better step, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt like I knew something, so I wasn't so lost. Like when you go to the older group and it's like get inside controller, get in mount, you know what those moves are, so you're not so, oh, let's watch everyone else and then miss half of the routines you're just supposed to be doing. So.
You did the women's class on Sunday as well, too. Nice. So yeah, I wish like we'd get a bigger group with that. I know that there's a couple other women that are in other teams and stuff that come on Saturday or Sundays sometimes. But yeah, it's really surprising to me. I thought that the women's group would be a lot bigger, especially when it's a women's only kind of class. So, but overall thoughts of the program? Would you continue? Would you not continue? What's your thoughts with this?
I would definitely continue. It is a lot of I would say it's a lot of fun for me. It's a lot of mind thinking, especially when you go live. You have to think always the next move, but it's mostly the moves you can do. It's just knowing how to get into them.
Yeah.
It's a big step forward for me to be like, okay, I know how to do this if I get in this situation.
Yeah, and it's weird too because I feel like a lot of times when people do like self-defense seminars or they go something like that, they'll do it for 2 or 3 hours and then they're like, okay, sweet, you're good. But so much of this is when you actually start to roll and actually try it, you're like, oh man, this is still really tough to do. I know what I'm supposed to do, but then all of a sudden I'm drawing a blank because I'm not able, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. So, It is a lot. It's confusing at first because you're learning so much at a time. But I started taking notes after class and writing down, okay, this is what this move is, and you put this arm here and this leg here, just so I would like reiterate it in my brain so I remember it easier. And that's always helped me a lot too. So I wouldn't get so confused on what to do.
Yeah, it's really weird. I used to have like a shorthand for notes when I first started of like, okay, so this is going to be like RE RN and LN for like knees, and so as I went through the steps, like where each one of my foot, my knee, my hips, my hands, and my elbows should be, so that helped me out a lot as well. So coming into it as a woman, what was your overall thoughts of like? Sometimes I feel like women are sometimes intimidated by jiu-jitsu because they're like, man, I'm going to be wrestling around with a lot of times another man or with a man. And it's just it can kind of be intimidating that way as well.
It was most definitely intimidating, but I just thought in my mind it's going to make me stronger and better. They're more stronger than me, but if I can beat them to my next move, it's going to make me a better person in jiu-jitsu. They keep you working. I always told them, don't always put your whole pressure on me because I'm a tiny person, but go hard on me so I knew what I was supposed to do next.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much for sitting down with me. I was, like I said, really excited to have that first group come through, and I thought they did really well. So I wanted to have sit down with a couple of them and just get their overall thoughts and see what they did. So, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.